Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back in the building. And we've got ourselves two last 16 ties. We are at the last 16 stage with some big moments on the way, as Afcon has provided us with big moments so far. We have two teams to kick it off right now, which is Angola versus Namibia. An opportunity for Namibia to continue their historic run right now in the African Cup of Nations, qualifying for this stage for the first time in their country's history. Angola have an opportunity, I believe, to get to their third or I think fourth ever quarterfinal in their history. Got man like CM back in the building. What are you saying, bro?
Hey man, we're back here. This is where the business really picks up. It's an unforgiving knockout round, and around the 16 opportunity to get to the quarterfinals. Both of these teams are rather inexperienced at this stage of the competition, especially Namibia, making it here for the first time. They got through in the groups just about. It's going to be a difficult one, but one of these sides will be able to make history and get that step closer to a final where anything can really happen. So big up to everybody inside. Big up to man like Roland. Make sure you're dropping a like, subscribing if you're new to Pros Only Sports. Eagle-eyed extra. Let's do this, people.
Come on. Let's get into the lineups for both of these teams. I'm not seeing any surprises really for either side, but let's see what this one is saying. Okay, so we will kick it off with Angola. So Nablu in goal, a back four of Eddie Afonso, Gaspar, Buatu, Mananga, and Kieno to make up the back four. Then in midfield, it's Freddie the captain, Estrella, and Show. And then up front, it is Gelson Dalla on the left, Gilberto on the right, and Mabalulu up front. So what do you think about this team, bro? I feel like it's largely unchanged for what they've really been playing throughout the tournament. They've had good health throughout the tournament. Nobody's really been injured out of their first 11. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, pretty as to be expected. Mabalulu up top is their danger man. Scored a couple goals already in this tournament. Freddie in the midfield is their hub, more so creativity. So you can expect the play to go through him quite a lot. And then you got their wide players, Gilberto, Gelson as well, who will also be as much involved as the other two that I just mentioned. So you can expect them Estrella as well, who, especially in their final group game, after watching that one, he was a little bit involved too. So quite impressed with that lineup, and I think they have a strong chance of getting the victory. What do you think of it, bro?
I think they have a strong chance of getting the victory. I mean, the game we watched against, who did they play on Saturday? Last week Saturday, I forgot who they played against. Was it Mauritania? No, it wasn't Mauritania. I'm forgetting. They were very devastating. It wasn't Mauritania, was it? Oh, I think it was.
Faso, innit?
Was it? No, it was Mauritania.
No. Yeah, it was Mauritania, where they won 3-2, and they had that crazy second half.
Yeah, that second half was crazy. Like so they really were devastating on the counter attack. So especially Gelson, he scored 2 goals in that game. So like I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, they have a very strong chance of making it through to the last 8. Against an inexperienced side in Namibia at this stage of the competition. But let's get into the Namibian team. So Kazapua in goal, a back four of Kamberipa, Amutenya, Haukongo, and Hanamub. Then a 4 cross midfield of Muezu, Kuata, Petrus, and Hoto. Then we have Chureza and Shalulio up front for Namibia. So largely unchanged. I think only number 20, Kamberepa, is the only change that I can see. Everybody else is pretty much been ever present for the three group games. For me, what do you think about this team, bro?
Yeah, Namibia didn't score a lot of goals in the group stage. They'll probably be the team that sits back and looks to affect the game on their counter attack. They took the second fewest shots in the group stages so far in this competition. I think only Tanzania took less shots than them in the group stages. So attacking wise, they're gonna have to try and find a way to up their production. It's a lot to ask. Obviously, you look at Hoto, who has been quite effective for them in certain moments for them in the group stage, and of course their captain Shadurire up top, who can be a goal scorer but hasn't had the rubber, the green, or the luck for him moving forward. They've reached this stage. So now is the moment where things become slightly more tense in games. We saw that at the start of the group stages, and now we're going to see that all again come full circle at the start of the knockout stages, where teams are going to be feeling it out. And we spoke about the prospect of seeing more extra times and penalties. I feel like these are the kind of games where you could possibly find yourself in these scenarios where you have a team in Namibia who kind of know at this point of time goal scoring and attacking isn't their strong suit, so they're going to try and hold on for as long as possible and see where they can take the game to.
Yeah, like I think you're right in saying that they're going to be very reliant on the counter attack Namibia, just because with them taking the fewest amount of shots and they're not really going to be the team with the most amount of possession. And so I'm looking at Shalileo. He's the player that's taken the most shots but hasn't scored a goal yet, I don't think, in the competition. So like he's not shy of taking that shot. He's not shy of getting, he's been getting opportunities from his teammates, but ultimately, like you said, he hasn't had the luck. Now, my interest is like, how did they approach this game? Because obviously they've had to find some balance after getting thrashed by South Africa in the group stages. After winning that game against Tunisia, they've had to find balance in terms of how they're going to defend when they don't have the ball, and then when they get on the attack, how they can get forward. Because we saw them in that game against Tunisia, for example, they were very happy to go forward and attack. Then when they had to hold on to that, or at least try and hold on for a draw at the point at which we thought it was going to be a draw, they defended very well in their own half. I wonder how they approach it in this one, because we know that Angola can be very devastating on the counter attack, just like how they showed last week Saturday. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. But let's have a look at this bracket, because I need to see which side of the draw that these guys are on. These teams are on.
Oh yeah, you say. Get out.
Let's see.
All right. So these guys will be on the side. So obviously later on, we got the Nigeria-Cameroon game. They're on the side of Cape Verde, Mauritania, Morocco, and South Africa.
See, look, this is what I'm saying. You look at that side, like Morocco obviously stand out as they're the ones to make it through, but you just don't know. Like, there's an opportunity for any one of these sides there to be able to push through that side of the bracket. Like, it's pretty interesting when you look at it from that perspective. I'm gonna ask you for a prediction. What do you think is gonna happen in this game?
Oh, I'm gonna say Angola win. Angola win 1-0.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a echo that, but it's gonna be a thrashing. They're gonna win 3-1. I think they're gonna.
That came across in my mind, but I felt like maybe it's gonna be a slightly more tight affair. I don't know.
I just have a feeling that, like, no matter if they try to make it tight, there's just too much quality in that Angolan front line that will mean that they have enough to win. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just me personally. I just think that they just got too much on their they just got too much like in front of them. Like, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It's true as well, because you look at Angola, they topped Group D, surprised a lot of people, finished it off with a nice little winner against Burkina Faso. So you never know. They had a really strong group stage, 5 games unbeaten. extending outside of the tournament in their preparations, World Cup qualifiers, and so forth. So, this could be an opportunity for them to stamp down a marker.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to happen. Right, let's get into some of these comments. Big up to everybody that's watching right now. Big up Aaron Boomer saying big up to us.
Yeah.
Big up Lil Marley. You're still here. You're still in the top. You're still in the competition, my guy. He's saying that Angola's going to get them 2-0. Don't forget the Obrigado attacks with Angola. I'm waiting. Hey, look, I'm trying to get this stream to work, yeah, because I'm still on my boycott right now.
Hey, bro, listen, even if you weren't on your boycott, you have to wait 15 minutes after kickoff to see if.
Nah, they're actually.
Bunnies, man, bro. Bunnies, man.
What is going on?
5:15, bro. They're showing Soccer Saturday on Sky Sports Football as if it's not on Sky Sports News already, man. Nah.
That's crazy. Right, I've got a stream. I'm waiting. I think, it's whilst it's proud. It's pride for the Namibians, for being here and making history. I think this is a step too far, honestly. If they do it, it's like probably one of the biggest shocks at Afcon in recent memory, just because, Angola don't have major history. They've never won Afcon before as a nation, but they're always there. They've been there or thereabouts before, you know what I mean? Whereas Namibia haven't been as close to this stage as possible. So, if this happens, then boy. Yeah, everyone's saying that. Yeah, everyone loves the delayed reactions, fam. And you know what? I just want, one day for me to be on time with everybody, because it's so hard, to be on time with people when you're streaming across wherever the hell you're on. It's tough. Even to be honest with you, we're better when me and CM are doing, like, when we did the playoffs. Remember we did the playoffs? We were pretty much in time. Like, it was like perfect, right? But like Chino was watching it on Stream East, but Stream East is no longer there. He was so far behind. Like, it was crazy. I mean, it'd be nice if we could all be in the same place. Like, it'd be nice if BN Sports is in the UK, so we could have access to it. But unfortunately, it is. Big up Drizzy. He's saying he's coming back for the next game. He's coming back for the Nigeria tears. Nah, man, we want Cameroonian tears, man. We want Cameroonian tears, man. Because Enlen's gonna be here, man. I wonder who's gonna start in that game. That's what I wonder. Is it gonna be Onana or Ondoa? Because we're in a situation right now.
Have you heard about that?
He's acting as if like it's just all smiles in their camp. It's not. It can't be.
Do you see that picture with Eto, Song, and Abubakar?
Nah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, fam, all smiles, fam. They're moving like everything's nice in the camp. Nah, man.
I don't believe none of that. I don't believe none of that.
Hey, did you hear about the Hannibal thing at Sevilla?
Yeah, that don't look good, man. That don't look good. One game in. He might as well have just stayed. He might as well just come to Afcon, bruv. He might as well. His team needed it.
Fam, I can't believe it. The manager said, we're gonna give him some time to realize where he is.
Yeah. That don't look good, man.
No,
but it's
man.
It's interesting. Look, it's interesting, when we see, like, because everybody's like been clamoring for players to play for United and first team and all of that. But it's like, as soon as you remove them from that environment and you put them in the real because like he's been pampered. He's been pampered. He's a Manchester United elite level, like, academy player, all that. He's been pampered. When you go to the real trenches now, we actually get to see who you actually are. Like,
it's a big shock to the system. Because you ain't getting everything easy no more.
Trust me. It's like in basketball, James Wiseman getting to the G League.
Oh, yeah.
Remember,
Mhm.
The shift in everything just changes. He's like when he's in the league, he's number 2 pick, this, that, and the other. As soon as you go to the G League now, it's a different story. Everyone there fighting for a place. So it's interesting. It's interesting. But yeah, Drizzy's saying that maybe the attitude might be a problem, which I reckon it is. This is the reason why they're telling you need to know who you are. Like, yeah, it's interesting.
You are a failure. You will never make it. Let's see. Wait, shouldn't this game be starting now?
Yeah, it started.
I'm on this 90 minutes thing, fam, and they're showing Bundesliga highlights.
I go to Footy Bite because see Ellen, yeah, Ellen me a progress, bro. He's an EOP because that thing that he's been talking about, bro, it don't work properly, man. Here's Gelson Dalla on the run. Cross into the box. A bit of mix up between the Namibian defenders. Caniero crossed into the box and cleared. Namibia on the counter now. Can they? Here's Hotto. Here's Hotto coming down that side. Little trickery, cross into the box. Ooh, in the blue with a save. Yeah, Drizzy, I seen this. Corruption. So Rega's suspension has been overturned. It's corruption, man. Like it's corruption. Because why charge? Yeah, even a fine. Like why charge them and suspend him in the first place? Then if you're gonna just reverse everything, like would you rather just wait and investigate before making any action? Like it just doesn't make no sense.
Exactly. Yeah, that's showing more so negligence on your side, because if they're coming after the charges, after you made your decision to provide evidence, and then all of a sudden you make the decision to overturn, like, come on, man. There's definitely something going on here.
For sure.
And even now, there's no transparency on what the findings were and what the decision, what even happened.
It's true.
There's a lot of stuff that happened on our days off, though. I mean, Ivory Coast trying to bring in Herve Renard on loan.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, because he's the French women's team manager, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, how does that work? Like, you might as well just go down the player manager route, man. Like, have someone there of like, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna win like the tournament. I don't think so. Like, you scrape through. If this somehow spurs them on, then that it's a great story, yeah. But I can't see it, to be honest with you. They should have just went down they should go down the player manager route. I hope, however, Renard doesn't do that. Just decides to just disrespect the women's team now and say, I'm gonna just do this because we're not. Nah, you can't do that, man.
Nah, man. We could probably go into this half time, but there's been a lot of news in regards to Ghana and their committee and
yeah, people.
what's going into their recruitment.
Yeah. Like people have decided they don't want to call up to this committee because, hey, this is not for me. Like, and it's true. Integrity over the money, man.
Man. What's your time looking at right now?
5:25.
Oh, not bad. I'm not 5 seconds behind. Not bad, not bad.
Okay. Here's Hannah move. Gets into the box. And Gaspar, with some good defending, gets fouled.
Yeah, that was good work by Hannah just to take it down and try and get past a few players. Unfortunately, really good defending by Gaspar.
No, that's some good hold-up play by Mabalulu, you know.
See. Oh, brilliant. And he
The
wins
shot
his team a free kick. And then, man.
Yeah, he needs to relax, man. Your time will come. Tonight is the night, man. Can't believe you forced Uncle Abubakar to come and play on one knee. ACL gone.
He's got to have that one wrapped up differently.
Gonna be playing with a knee brace like Joel Embiid in the playoffs, bro. Shalili fouled there. Bro, this is so shameless, bro. Bro, a man that never played for Cameroon, bro. He wasn't good. No disrespect to him, but still, the clubs he played for and he was a journeyman, bro. But he had a good win today, though, for Maidstone. So that's good. Ooh.
That's a nice catch there.
Yeah. Big up, man, like Tariq. What you saying, bro? Here's my Balulu now. Can he get across it to the box? Gilberto waiting, and it crosses over. It's over his head. He still picks it up, though. Here's Justin Dalla. And the attack breaks down. Yeah, this is another thing, yeah. I'm not even watching it on Sky or nothing, bro. I'm watching it on one of them Bandulu streams, yeah. It's on BN Sports.
Yeah.
Wait, has the Sky one started yet? Or it starts when? Quarter past?
It's starting in 5, yeah. Quarter past. Hold on, T. One second. Hey, I sent you a link, T, bro. Just for now, until Sky pops off. I'm probably gonna stay on the Bandulu thing, man. On them, man. Nah.
Yeah.
I'll be starting 50 minutes like that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Here's Freddie. He's offsides.
Oh, that's unlucky because he made his run. He just wasn't found soon enough.
Trust me. Yeah, it's a tight one. Games has a nice flow to it though. To be honest with you, like it's kind of open. It's not like there's no caginess like to begin the game because usually that first couple of games in the knockout stages is cagey. This is why I see goals in this game for some reason, just because you got Namibia who can be open at times, and then obviously that means defensively they're going to be vulnerable. And then Angola, they've shown on the counter attack that they're devastating. Gelson Dalla and Gilberto on either wing, they love to dribble, they like to go 1v1 and come inside as well. Like, hey, Shalulile,
that was a turn.
I'm telling you. Look at this turn. Ooh, gone. But Neblu just come off his line quick.
Yeah. Oh.
Make sure. But this is what I'm saying. This game's so open. Like, there's a chance. Like, but I want to see Shalulile get his first goal though. That's why I said 3-1. I think he'll score today, but they'll lose. Because he's worked hard off the ball for sure. He's always in the right areas, but ultimately his finishes let him down. Here's Mabalulu, Gilberto in the box. He's overrun it.
Mabalulu's got into some nice positions out wide when he goes into the channels. Just about what he can produce.
Hey, you know what's funny, yeah? You know what's funny? It's still delayed though. It's probably by a minute from the real broadcast. I'm telling you. Here's Gilberto. Ooh, is it handball? Yeah, it's handball. Yeah,
that is very lucky.
The battle between Gilberto and Hannah is going to be interesting. Hannah likes to go forward. He leaves so much space in behind. And as I said, they're on the wide areas for Angola, they exploit them. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Man, like T, what are you saying?
I'm all good, my brothers. All good. I'm just not happy about Sky doing that, but it's coming on now.
It's coming on now, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just boycotted the thing, bro. I can't do it, man. After
Don't
last
blame
time,
you.
after last time, bro.
Man are showing Soccer Saturday like they ain't doing that on Sky Sports News, fam.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
They'd rather show no football. They'd rather show man them talking about it than actual football that's on.
It's a bit mad. Man. It's mad.
I need to see my Angola do well, man. Quarterfinals is ours.
Yeah, I see the same thing to you. I can't lie.
The last time we saw a delivery by Freddie in the last game, it ended with a Mabalulu header into the back of the net.
What minute are you, man, on so I can sync up with you? I don't know. Stay ahead.
I'm on 14:39.
14:39. Cool. Let me know when you get to 14:52.
Yeah, they're just past it.
Oh, are you? Perfect. So we're about the same then. That's calm.
Yeah,
that's calm.
Nice.
It's a switch though.
Hey, that's a good ball. Hey, no, the touch. Hey, if the touch was there.
You just didn't take it in stride.
I know. Did you see the Maidstone score in the FA Cup earlier?
Yeah, we just kind of mentioned it a little bit because George Elokobi is Cameroonian,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And then it's hyping him up. But yeah, it's a crazy result though for Maidstone. I can't lie.
Huge, man. Did you ever
Yeah.
play against them, Roland?
They was so they was Conference League South.
Yeah. Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
So I was 2 levels below that. So yeah, we never got a chance to play against them. Like I was like playing against like I played against Loughborough Uni, like because they
Yeah.
was in
Yeah.
our league, which was kind of cool, like in our cup games and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we didn't get that far up, like because we were 2 levels below the Conference League South, and I think at the time Maidstone, I don't know if they were there or if they was in the conference. I don't remember.
They may have been conference back then. To be fair,
Yeah.
they're in the south now.
Oh! Hey!
Oh, that's
no, you handle it outside.
Yeah, that's a red. That's got to be a red.
That's a red, fam. Hey!
No way. That.
Yeah, he's off. He's off.
Oh,
That's crazy.
no.
Yo,
No.
hey, you know
what are you doing, bro?
Yo, we have not. We're never beating allegations. We're never. That's crazy.
Let it go in, bro.
I'm trying to wonder, yeah.
Jump, hit the ball.
I'm trying to wonder because there was a goalkeeper in the group stages who came out and jumped out of the area and had the ball in his hands. I'm wondering if it was Neblu.
It's even worse on the replay. It's even worse on the replay, fam.
Bro, he didn't even need to come outside the box.
He could have just waited at the edge.
No. But we need to talk about the defender as well, though. The defender first. Getting caught on the ball in that situation.
Gaspar was bad. I don't know what he was doing in it with the ball, but that is crazy, though. Like to react that was crazy, though.
Do you know what? I'm gonna cut him some slack because it's my Angola, innit? At the end of the day, it's a reaction. It's a goalkeeper's natural reaction in them moments. He probably doesn't quite understand his bearings in that situation.
Yeah, I hear it. It's true.
It's like,
whereas
you're not even
the centre back can't be ramping with the ball there.
Nah, it's a moment of madness from the
Angola. But
it's a moment of madness.
That's so wild, man.
And now it's a massive, almost turnaround moment here for Angola.
Nah, man. But
you know
for me, I'm like, just let it go in. If let it go over your head, because he might not even go in.
Yeah, it might not. Because Gaspar was there on the cover ish. There was 2 players, so obviously, I don't know how well he would have been able to defend it, but like it's his fault. You can see because Gaspar is not happy like with his decision making.
Yeah, it's definitely Gaspar's fault all day, every day. His error has now got his team down to 10 men. His goalkeeper took that. That's not worse than a 4 yo. That's not worse than a 4. No.
A 4 one was worse, man. Yeah. That ball was going out for a goal kick, and he touched the ball, and it led to the corner directly for them to score.
Oh man!
But now they have Dominique coming on.
I'll say this, right? So I watched. Did we watch it together, CM? On Sunday, Zambia versus Tanzania. Or was I with Rich?
The 0-0.
No, yeah, so it was 1-1. Yeah. So Zambia had a player sent off at halftime, so they played a full half. Yeah. With 10 men, and they fought back to draw. Right. I wonder, with the lack of quality that Namibia have up front, because they haven't scored many goals, can Angola still win this game with 10 men with all this time that they have on the clock? It's a lot of time, but I wonder.
Yeah, I hear you. I still believe that Angola can definitely win it. It just makes the job harder, and not having your first choice goalkeeper in the next round, if you potentially make it there, that's more of a concern. But definitely, I hear you on that. There's no excuse. They can still win it. Win this game.
I think so.
I think so. Men.
They just got too much up front, but I'm just trying to figure out who actually went off in place of Dominique.
It was.
I think it was Estrella.
Yeah,
Was it
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting as well. Then like a bit light in midfield, someone's going to have to play a little bit of a hybrid role.
Yeah.
It's a free kick though to Namibia.
But will Namibia even have that much of the ball to even make them really drop back like that?
No, I don't think so. That's the thing.
I don't. Do you think it even will change how the game's going to be play out? I don't think it will.
Not really.
There'll just probably be more space in the counter attack for Namibia.
Woo! Save.
Oh,
actually clear, and they don't. They do now. Counter, no. And it's cleared out of play by Freddie.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, T, you're right though. Like this game's not going to change in terms of just the way we've kind of seen it start.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there'll be a tactical tweak by any of the teams to kind of sort this out. See, my stream's gone down. This is the whole point of this bloody thing, bro. This is why I don't like it, man. The stream will go down for no reason. But yeah. But yeah, that was a crazy passage of play. I can't lie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
what gives me a little bit of hope for Angola is that because they're my sweepstake team, is that Dominique is the number one. So Dominique wears the number one, so he must be at least regarded as one of the better ones, and maybe he lost his place pre-tournament. Would you say?
Yeah, it's tough to say, innit? Because you know this whole number one business. Yeah, like look at even Cameroon, bruv. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like look how they've chased keepers in every group game. Like.
And then again, if you've been reading what's been going around, some keepers they get into the team through luck. So you never know sometimes.
Hey, Steve, don't mention this nonsense, please. I'm begging you, bro. Why are we doing this here? That's an important game. So basically, Richard Ofori, apparently the scouts picked him as the number one based off of luck in it, like no technical aspects that made him better than any of the other keepers that we have kind of available. That's what's come out now, isn't it? Like it's just
no way.
Yes, I'm being serious. Shambles. Like this is what's come out. Okay, so Chueza's gone off, and Limbondi's come on. I wonder if this is injury.
Yeah, for Namibia.
Yeah.
It is injury. It is an injury. He went down.
Wow. So blows early for both teams.
For real. But yeah, I was just having a look at the appearances. So Neblu has 13 appearances, and Dominique or Signorio Antonio, he has 10. So there's in terms of appearance levels, they're probably around about the same level of experience for Angola.
That's interesting, man. Like it's interesting, like how because even at this level, like from what I've seen in African football, keepers generally can change literally from one international break to the next. Like it's that close. It's not as like how it is in Europe where like the keepers are established for like 10 years. Like David De Gea could be the Spanish keeper for 10 years and no one would bat an eyelid as long as he's fit and healthy. Like
even with England, bro, like you'd probably say the level in quality is probably all about similar, about the same, but Jordan Pickford's the number one and everyone knows he's the number one, even though people can argue Ramsdale's better, Pope, Johnson, etc.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Like in Africa, it literally could be anybody. You don't know, bro. Like I didn't know who Wallacott was until he was called up. And I was like, where did this brother come from? Because I never knew he was even Ghanaian, bro. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, he was number one. And then, like, now he's just no longer to be seen. It's just mad, bro. I don't know, bro. Hey, stop. Hey, stop this. Please stop this. Stop. I was a centre back. Must stop this.
And then you're right. your theory's wrong, he's saying, but you're right. Oh.
I was a centre back though. Oh man, it's a long time ago. I don't know where I would be if I was on a football pitch right now, bro. I'm telling you now. It's been a long time. Yeah. Burst of pace.
Chance for Mabululu.
Chance for Mabululu there. Good defending.
Yeah, just the defender just got across him in the end. Good body positioning from the centre back to know where the man is.
Yeah,
because what we see from centre backs in that position, they're not facing the striker.
Yeah,
and then the striker can get a run across them in front, and then it's too late and it's flicked into the net. So that's good positioning.
He's reacted well. The tackle was a bit dangerous.
It was, you know,
it's a bit
he
dangerous.
catches him after the strike.
Yeah, and he's already on a yellow card as well.
That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? Dangerous. But this game is all to play for both sides, man. Like,
I think Namibia could get another red. Like, that's how the game could play out.
Yeah,
Namibia could get a red and it'll be 10v10. That's probably what Angola are going to have to look for in this moment. But I think it might make for a better spectacle. The better team going down to 10 men, because they're going to be the aggressors and they're going to leave more space for Namibia to attack.
Yeah, like the thing about it is then what happens with the fatigue element?
Yeah.
You know, Gonzalez, the coach for Angola, is going to have to manage them properly because he's obviously taken somebody out of midfield.
Yeah,
someone's going to have to drop in. I believe it's going to be Gilberto on the right hand side for Angola. He's going to have to drop in at times and help to win the ball back. You're going to need some good hold up play for Mabululu, but he's looking like he wants to work the channels still, which is interesting. Mind you, though, their coach has been with them for like 5 years. He's been within the setup for a very long time as well. Like, he coached the women's team, the under-20s team.
Yeah.
So he knows everybody pretty much in the squad. So I'm sure he knows how to manage them in these types of situations.
Yeah, I hear you.
Big up Malte as well. Man said not long until Mali lift the trophy now. Hey, you know what? Let's see. Thing about it is, I see him. If you could just remind us who's on this side of the bracket. Is Mali on this side of the bracket?
No.
They're on the other side.
No. Mali's on the other side. Yeah.
So who's on this side?
This side, obviously later on's game, Nigeria, Cameroon. You got Cape Verde, Mauritania, Morocco, South Africa.
So the winner of this game will play the winner of which one?
Nigeria, Cameroon.
Nigeria and Cameroon.
Yeah.
This is a tough task.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Handball. Yeah, not in the box, nowhere near. Sorry, I'm just calling it. I'm proper Angola fan at the moment.
Yeah, just seen it now.
Am I a little bit ahead of you? Let me go back a little bit.
Slightly.
Yeah.
It's cool. Don't change it.
Oh, okay. Calm.
Just calm.
Yeah. Therefore, handball.
Mali winning the Afcon. He's back in Mali. I mean, I wonder, man. Like, they've been so uninspiring up front, man. That's the only issue that they have, honestly. It's the only issue they have. Like, their strikers are so like Sinayoko is just like hit and miss. Like, then obviously Bissouma hasn't played well at all in this tournament. He's been very poor. Like, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if this is instruction from Spurs. It's just, save your body, because we got this. Even though they ain't got nothing to play for, so I don't know. I don't understand why you would give that kind of instruction. But
he's very inconsistent. No, he's Bissouma. You can't question the talent, but there's something ain't not really quite there with him to have that level of consistency, which is his biggest downfall. Because I've seen him have shackers for Spurs this season.
To be fair, you're right. Was it that game against Luton where he got sent off?
Yeah,
he was bad. He was bad. I remember that game.
Yeah. First half against Arsenal, I don't think it was any good. But then the
Mm.
second half, it was much better. Chelsea. I mean, in Liverpool, he was a bit rash in that one.
Mm.
But then he's had other games where he's looked outstanding.
Yeah.
One of the best midfielders in the game in the league. But yeah.
I feel like he's more so a player that thrives in a confident environment when the players around him are confident, rather than a guy that can actually galvanize the troops, like in a situation like this where you're actually one of the leaders and you need to lift everyone and carry everybody with you.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah, it's a different dynamic then, isn't it, bro?
Yeah. True, you know.
That's international football for you, right? Like, for the most part, most international teams like have one player like that you have to rely on. And it's usually the player that plays for the best club. You know what I mean? So in his scenario, like CM says, like, he's the best player, plays for the best club, you would say. I don't know necessarily, but I would say so, right? Because he's in the Prem.
Yeah.
And like there's an expectation of him to be able to do so. And then it was funny because he got hooked in the first game by his coach. He was like, "You're not giving us what we need." Hooked him, and then they actually were playing better, like, and won the game.
They scored straight after he scored.
Like, it's so interesting when you look at the dynamic, man, when of some of these players and how they looked at or how they're viewed by their country.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough game for Angola. The reason why, just the heat, man.
Mm-hmm.
The heat with 10 men, like, yeah, it's long. Even if it's 5, even if it's 5 and the sun ain't really out anymore, it's still hot at this point in time. Like, and it's still hot at night as well. So even at the 8 p.m. games, it's hot as well. Because we're in that season right now. Drizzy saying, so Namibia has never beaten Angola in their history. This is their best chance ever. Let's see if they can. Wow. Hey, Ivory Coast fans are hilarious, yeah. So they was cursing their team after that 4-0 defeat to Equatorial Guinea, only to find themselves in the last 16.
Sacking their manager and that.
Sacking their manager whilst they're still in the tournament is crazy as well. Like, and then the fact that they advanced as well, like, it's a bit different. Like with the situation with who was it that they got rid of their manager? Was it Mauritania? Well, it's kind of the same. It's the same thing essentially. But yeah,
have they got Hervé Renard yet? Because that's who they were heavily linked with, weren't they? Ivory Coast.
Nothing's been announced yet. I hope that doesn't happen though, because in my opinion, you just go down the player manager route. Like, because you're not. It's how many games? 4 games? 3 games?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like, come on. Was that a foul? Nah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Let's see this again.
I don't think so.
No, he gets the ball. He kind of trips after, but he gets the ball first, wouldn't he?
Oh, good.
That's a
out there.
Drizzy said that France didn't allow it, which is interesting. So they got to go player manager, man. Just put Serge Aurier as the player manager, fam. All vibes, man. No
hey, Serge Aurier don't seem to me like a player manager, but
yeah, oh no. Or you just bring Didier like to just the last dance for real, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Anyone who's got a coaching badge, who's got the relevant coaching badges, so that they can actually be there.
Did he win the Afcon with them in 2015? Was he in that squad? I don't remember.
What, Drogba?
Yeah,
I don't think he was.
Drogba hasn't won it, has he?
No.
Yeah, he wasn't there. This is he should be pushing to try and get this job, because this might be a chance for you to win it. I just think it's just their whole thing was a mess, man, from the beginning.
Yeah,
that second game against Nigeria when they switched to a back 3, that just really pissed me off.
I know, because the back 4 was working in that first game.
It was working. I mean, I know obviously young defenders, so that, it was shaky.
Yeah,
by Diamande and Indika, but they're young, so you kind of have to expect that, right? Like,
Yeah,
especially the way they
into
play.
the tournament. Yeah,
But they
we
panicked.
saw that with Argentina in the World Cup. Their defense looked shaky to begin with, and then they grew into the World Cup themselves.
Yeah, so Jean-Paul Gasset, he panicked, man, and went back free, limits Seko Fofana from going forward in that game. Like, he was literally like a peripheral figure in the midfield. Then as they're losing the game now, he changes it. Obviously, the confidence of Diomande is kind of in the gutter because he obviously commits the foul for the penalty that Troost Kong scores.
Yeah.
And then from there, it's just not been the same, because like you can ruin a young player's confidence by just doing even a tactical tweak that just kind of says you don't have confidence in him. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They bring in Willy Bolly, and it's like, I think the lack of experience in their squad, well, it's not even a lot. Like, they've still got experienced players, but maybe in the defense, probably like Eric Bailly is fit and healthy, like right now. So why didn't he get called into the squad? I don't understand. Like,
yeah, that don't make sense.
I know Willy Bolly's there, and they brought him in to play alongside them, but I don't think it was needed. It's interesting to see Namibia trying to keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, having a bit more of the ball now. Now they've got the man advantage. Angola sitting into their shape a little bit more. They're the ones looking to counter. But as you said, bro, Namibia's attackers aren't really going to give them too much to worry about. And Namibia would rather play up against Angola with space in behind.
Yeah, because that's how they played against Tunisia in the opening game.
Oh, what a pass!
Let's have a look at this.
Goal! Angola! Watch this. Watch that from the ball. That ball made that.
Let's have a look at this.
Oh my goodness!
That's
what a pass!
That's a good ball.
Gilberto.
If there was anybody that was going to unlock the defense, it was going to be him. He's been looking lively on that right-hand side. Finds Freddie, who just pulls it across the area.
Gelson Dalla with his third goal, I think, of the tournament now. 2 against Mauritania on match day 2. Yeah. Good play.
Oh,
good play.
Perfect ball from Gilberto. Good awareness from Freddie to play it across the box. But if Gilberto made that.
Yeah. The reason why I was mentioning Namibia like holding onto the ball a lot as well, is that's not their game. They've not found success in this tournament by having a lot of possession. Like, their win against Tunisia came with them not having the ball. Tunisia had a lot of the ball in that second half. They sat in and was countering.
Yep.
And now with the onus on them having to attack it, they don't know what to do with it because they just run out of ideas when they get to the final third. So
exactly. That's why red cards don't always determine what should happen in a game. And if that favors this team, because it doesn't, because their game plan was to sit back and try and counter. But now they're the ones who try to be the aggressor, and that's given away. Ball clipped in behind. Has the referee given a free kick? Yes, he has. And a yellow card. And it's a second yellow for Congo.
Oh, no!
And it's a red.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would you do that when you know you're on a yellow? I don't understand. I actually don't understand. There's a man on the cover.
He said it.
So
he said it.
And you go to the other position to cover him. Like, that's crazy. Why would you do that? How Congo gets sent off here? You're actually mad.
Oh my days. The reactions to that killed me, man, because I was just reading, I was saying, I just another yellow card. And then it's when I saw the referee's red in his hand, I realized it was Hokongo.
Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. You can't do that, man. He's putting his hands up, but like, bro, you can't. Why are you apologizing, bro? Like, that's wrong. Because it's not like you was in like super danger. You could have been jockeying him, or just let your man who was on the cover come and cover you, and you cover him. Like,
there was no need to put him back, man.
Again, it's 2-0. Angola. That is surely the game now. Nelson Dollar again.
Hey, he's cooking this tournament, you know.
Oh,
that's
what
it.
A header.
What a header, bro. He is
Oh.
cooked this tournament, you know.
Come on, Cameroon, and then are you there?
Hey, that's his celebration this season because I ain't seen the originator do it at all.
So Rashford, come take his chain back.
He's got his number and he's took his
No! Yo. Oh, man.
It's crazy. This game over, man. I think it's game over. I can't lie to you.
They're cooked.
They're cooked.
Oh, what ball from Freddie, though. Oh,
Freddie's an underrated player in this tournament, man. He's so composed.
Bro.
Great delivery. Like,
he's got it in the final third as well, ain't he? Like,
yeah.
Brilliant delivery. The header.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right, let's speak about this defending from Namibia. What kind of defending is that, bro?
There was about 3 men, 3 at the back post. Three men.
Like, it's like they're not even zonal or anything, bruv. It's just like, hey, just stand where you want to stand, bruv.
Ain't it? And then
you better make 10 versus 10 now. There's no advantage.
Watch Jelson Dala. Come on, Angola.
Gas, you know, because his team is getting to a quarterfinal.
Oh, I wanted Algeria. They got knocked out. I was tight, so close to getting Algeria. I got Angola. I'm happy. That's all I'm happy is. That's what I'm saying.
What a crazy. I wasn't in it, bro. I wasn't in it this year. I keep on saying next time I'm doing next time, but I should do it next time, man.
Oh yeah, I wasn't in it either. I can't lie.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
crazy last few minutes.
This game over, man. I can't see them coming back into this.
And I feel like 10v10 just makes it better.
Yeah. So much space now.
Namibia didn't learn their lessons from the South Africa game.
Ball over the top and he's in the box now, Mabalulu. Gilberto with a terrible strike.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey. Mabalulu's got them on toast, you know. That Namibia defense.
One long ball, route one, you know.
A straight ball.
That was a poor shot from Gilberto, man.
Yeah. He was trying to go for that Puskas.
Hey,
some challenges.
Hey, that was dangerous, bro.
And then Namibia do one straight after. You have a look,
brother. Like, I ain't gonna lie, heads will go as well, though. I can't lie, heads will go, like, because you had the advantage and you don't know what to do. I would have just I would have kept my game plan, even if they were 10 men. Yeah, I would have kept my game plan. I would have tried to push. Because you don't know what to do. It's the same with Tanzania. They had a 10-man advantage, 1-man advantage. Sorry, and they didn't know what to do. When it was 11v11, they were fine. We can sit on the counter. We got our goal, and then you got your goal early, so you can just sit back and just counter all day. But as soon as the onus is on you to put them under pressure, now you can't do it.
It's true, bro.
Don't have the quality.
I feel like the games that I join the streams in, we get some entertaining ones, bro. We had the other night with the Egypt Cape Verde one.
Yeah. To be fair, that ending was crazy.
Yeah.
Both games was crazy the way it ended, actually. So let's
trust. This one,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
lost
CM got the
I lost my
0-0.
touch.
yeah.
I
Did you
lost
get the
my
sun? Was it Sunday? Sunday was horrible.
No, it's
them games.
Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday,
It was
that's it.
Bro,
Tuesday.
I saw no goals, fam. No goals on that day, bro. Only on highlights. No goals, fam.
Oh, Tuesday, bro. I'm sorry. 0-0.
Yeah, crazy,
Bro.
man.
Oh, nah. But Angola are putting in some tasty challenges, which they don't need to. Being 2-0 up, they're still going for it.
The way this is going, we're gonna see another red card, man.
I know. Like, I saw about 3 slide tackles in one moment, and I'm like, relax.
Drizzy saying lack of experience is hurting Namibia. Yeah, you can say that for sure, man. Like,
And quality.
Yeah, quality as well, man. You saw it through the group stages, and now you're seeing it here. Like, just up front, you don't know how to create space and carve out opportunities.
They can't handle Mabalulu. When the ball gets played in some channels, the defenders, none of them can handle them. Not a single one. He's too quick. They know it. He's too quick. He's too strong. And he's clever. He's smarter than him.
for sure. I've got to change my stream, bro, because this thing keeps going down, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, Tunisia losing to Namibia is crazy, you know. Like, it just shows you how bad, like, of a team they actually are, because they're not great. Like,
oh man, it was 10 years ago when England had to have that last minute winner to beat Tunisia.
brother, I even remember that.
And it was only last year, wasn't it? Tunisia that had that game against France where Laidouni was moving mad.
Yeah.
Laidouni looked like boy, and he got that move to Union Berlin after that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Big up to Hassan. Hope you're good, my guy, all the way out in LA. Hey, you've already missed a great first half. I can't lie to you. 2 red cards for either team. 2 goals for Angola. Gelson Dalla with both of them scored his third and fourth goals of the tournament. And yeah, man, it's been a crazy game. Obviously, the keeper for Angola, Neblu, sent off, handling the ball out of the area, which we believe is down to the defender Gaspar in front of him, who made the mistake after giving the ball away, which led to the Namibia attack when they were in behind. Shalulile tried to lob the keeper as he was on rushing to try and block it. He's ventured out of his box and handled the ball, so he got sent off. But yeah.
Gelson Dalla is now the second in the top goal scoring behind Nsue.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been an interesting game so far. I think it's going to be game over. I can't really see much from Namibia to come back, but it'd be interesting if they can get a goal. If they can get a goal, it means the game continues in a good fashion, I think. They won't give up, though. That's one thing I will say about Namibia. They won't give up.
Nah. But to get to this stage, you've got nothing to lose.
Either way, history made. Just how they go out. Whether they wait.
With a bit of pride, at least. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Mauritania and how they're going to play, against Cape Verde. That's a big chance to get to a first ever quarterfinal, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because they've been really good in the games that I've watched them.
It's crazy. The story of Mauritania as well. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From how the president, is it the football association president, has completely changed that country around. And I think FIFA said that they were the best, that they used their money granted from FIFA the best ever, out of any nation.
Yeah. Yeah, they were on the brink of financial ruin as a nation, from football's perspective. Anyway, And that grant from FIFA just helped transform their whole thing. Like,
10 mil was it? 10 mil they got, and they used it proper, man. Built a proper footballing school, education, and improved across the level. So, amazing for Mauritania. Inspiration, really, for other countries. What you can do with a proper structure and people that want to invest in football and want to actually do the best instead of just thinking about their own back pockets. Like, especially because with you, Roland, like being obviously Ghanaian, and you're looking at the issues that you've got with the GFA and all the issues there, you shouldn't be in the position that you're in. Mauritania should not be progressing further than Ghana, given the talent pool, population, the economy compared to Mauritania.
Yeah, it's just
you know what? Yeah,
greediness, isn't it? Like,
I don't want to bring them up again, yeah. But I did see something in regards to because a journalist was speaking about Mauritania, and he said Ghana, a country that's a pace setter in football on the continent. 50 years after our national teams and clubs had won everything there is in football, Mauritania had not won a single football match. Today, Mauritania is building an ultra-modern medical center at their football complex, research into sports injuries, and serve as the continent's go-to medical center for the treatment of sports-related injuries. And we are here sharing footballs. In 2024, Ghana's FA's significant investment in the sport has made its way onto the official website. Is the sharing of footballs to professional clubs.
This is what I'm saying. This is the thing that they've been doing for years, bro. Oh, just footballs. That's what they do. We're not investing in nothing. Nothing at all. All they're doing is making money off of players through agents and all of this type of nonsense, man. Like, because people need to realize this ain't 20. It's not 2010 anymore, man. It's not. We don't have like real top level kind of players. Like, we have some that have potential to be that, but if they're not managed correctly, we're in trouble, man. Like, honestly, like, we'll just waste the talent like Kudus. Like, honestly, his career can just go like this. You know what I'm saying, for the national team, because we're not handling it properly. Like, but yeah. Hey, and then don't try me, bro. Don't try me. Don't try me. Don't try me, bro. Don't try me, bro. But look, it's like this, innit? Like, as I said, the Ghanaian team that won the under-21 Afcon in 2020, only one player has advanced onto the senior team for the national team from that squad. And that tells you everything you need to know. Like, as a country, we're not trying to develop those that have provided us with success. Like, and it comes down to even the coaches as well. As I said, Ghana won the under-20 World Cup in 2009. The coach, right, wasn't even paid his bonus that he was owed for winning that competition. Because obviously we weren't expecting to win that competition. Like, or maybe we were. Like, well, we did it. And then for the coach who was able to mastermind that not to be receiving his reward, only up until last year, to me, is crazy. That man was in dire straits, very ill. He's fine now, but at that point in time, he's thinking, my own nation has abandoned me, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you've got to, the people that put you in the position that you're in, you have to reward them. Like, so the fact that only one of those players, gave them that gave them an under-20 Afcon. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't get anything. They didn't even get any promotion into the national team. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, it's like, crazy, man. It's a mess.
And that's horrible to hear. That's the culture that's set throughout the whole nation in terms of the footballing side.
Yeah.
It's how you're going to get players who are underperforming because they're not going to be taking it seriously in the same way, because they don't feel like they're going to be treated well. If you don't feel like you're going to be rewarded, you're not going to try as hard for it. You know what I mean? I'm going to be thinking, my club back home. Hey, I'll get my bonus for my club.
Look at Iñaki Williams, bruv. How can you touch down on Tuesday, Wednesday? You're scoring goals,
against Barcelona.
Doing the same things that you do in your whole life.
This is what I came back for. This is what I came back for.
I saw that. I was like, yeah. I don't even. To be honest, with you, I don't. Like. There's not like all I know is when he played for Ghana, he was making runs off the ball. The players were ignoring. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Like I can't score goals if you don't pass me the ball, bro. Like it's one of those types of things. Football is simple, man. But people love to overcomplicate it.
For real, bro.
But Angola, 2-0 up. They've had a good first half, I can't lie, despite the fact going down to 10 men, losing their keeper.
Yeah. Mine's are gonna be, they're gonna be switching to that Nigeria Cameroon game a little bit. They're gonna have one eye on that now. If they're gonna and who they may face in that. But Namibia, I don't know, man, because I feel like Namibia can score. Obviously, we saw with the Neblu red card that they can definitely be the makers of their own downfall in Angola, and they have got into some areas, but it's just Namibia lack the quality, in that final third. But who's the Namibia number 9? Because he looks to be their biggest threat, not just from that chance, but I've seen him in little moments where maybe his touch weren't quite right. Who is the Namibia number 9?
Number 9 is it Chueza? Oh, Nwezu,
yeah, that's the one. Yeah. He looks to be a threat, and Angola haven't really kind of got to grips with him.
Yeah,
but they can score. But yeah, it all depends if Gelson, Dala, Mabalulu, or Gilberto don't add another one before that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, big up Jez in here. Hope you're good, bro.
Big up.
But yeah, he said, by the way, I watched the second half when Numa came on for Leon yesterday. He did more in 45 minutes than any attacker that we had at Afcon. Now, I was surprised at the fact that he didn't get game time either. Like, he played 23 minutes, and I heard that there were scouts from Spain, from some of the top clubs, Madrid, Barca, Atletico, and stuff. They were there at Afcon just trying to run their eye over talent. And some on the list, Numa was there. He was on that list, and he only played 23 minutes in the whole tournament. So it's a missed opportunity for him to showcase what he could do.
You see, you got Numa and you got Osman as well. He could be going to West Ham.
Yeah, Osman going to West Ham, which is like like in terms of like wide men, like this is probably the best crop of wide men I've seen Ghana have in years. Like honestly, like it's crazy. We have like obviously you got Ishaku who's at Leicester, and he didn't even get a chance to play. Like we had Felix Afena-Gyan. I don't know where he's at now. Like I know he had some issues with the GFA because of the fact that like they demoted him, because obviously he's an underage player. Like he's not like at the age where like he should be considered for like full national team. Like he should be one of them kind of players that can dip between both, right? Like because he's still at the age. And he in his mind said, I'm good enough to play for the full squad. And so when they picked him for the under 21s or under 23s or something like that, he refused to call up. And since then, he's not been a part of the national team setup, which is interesting. I think his club choice as well. Like if I was him, I would have stayed at Roma. You would have had more chances to play, I think.
Yeah. Maybe not under Mourinho, but now Mourinho's gone. I hear you.
But even under Mourinho, he played under Mourinho though. Like not like from the start, but Mourinho gave him game time. Like I think it's tough.
That was more out of like need rather than want. With that, because you saw when he brought Lukaku and then man in there, even Asmoon, that he wanted more experience.
It's interesting. That's pretty interesting still. But just saying easily, but we refuse to play them. When you look at some of the talent in the wide areas for Ghana, it's crazy. Like Sulemana, who didn't come, obviously injured. He's had a lot of injuries over the last few years, so he needs to figure that out. But he's someone that you're like, look at. He's someone that like he kind of embodies what a Ghanaian like attacking player would be. Someone that can dribble. Like when I say this guy can dribble 1v1s, like
left and right.
He
was cooking Liverpool. He was in the final game of the season.
Yeah, like he's really good. Like, I know we're missing Tariq Lamptey, obviously injured as well. He needs to figure that out. Like, he needs to find some sort of form, get back to playing football regularly. Yeah, and this is a big one for me. Kofi Chire, like he plays for, I think, Freiburg, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But he was a big miss in midfield. Like we needed him, but he's also injured. So yeah, we're it's interesting.
Man. You've got a lot of talent and young crop of talent coming up, but is that talent going to be realised in the national team individually? Yeah, definitely. Because if they, they'll make the right decisions for their career. But is that going to garner any success? Not currently with the current GFA.
I don't think so. Until we get things right, because it's like the whole like Chris Hughton thing, right? Like I've had more time to think about it, and I'm just like, whilst I know he's not the best coach, but he's not that bad, right? I think the setup he's come into obviously wasn't going to help him. And I think he's too old at this point to be managing at this level. Like he should have stayed in his technical advisor role. I think he was better suited to that. When you can see football from a different angle, right? Like from him being so experienced, as opposed to being the guy on the front line doing that. I would have preferred to have a younger coach. Like
fresher ideas. Yeah. I hear you. Because you're going to have someone who's going to do his good work in spite of the situation, rather than that going to be working together. It's going to be someone who's like, wow, he's working under these conditions and over exceeding kind of thing.
Yeah. Because Chris Hughton in that role, it was a bit surprising. Like I was open to the idea. I was like, yeah, that would be good for us. But then when you watch it play out in reality, like I think he won one game in his tenure. I think one.
Yeah. Do you know much about Bonsu Bar?
Bonsu Bar?
No. Plays for Genk.
Let me see. I haven't heard him.
18-year-old Ghanaian.
Oh yeah. I think I heard of him.
Yeah. He's apparently highly rated. I'm just having a look through some of the Ghanaians in the top leagues.
Yeah. Because he was in the Champions League. He played in the Champions League a few times this season, right? I'm sure.
I'm not sure if Genk are in the Champions League this year, but he's highly rated apparently. Right winger, plays off the left as well.
They didn't make it to the Champions League. They're in the Conference League this year.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. More white players, man. I need us to start developing some strikers, man. I can't lie.
Yeah. Lasso Koulibaly plays for Randers in Denmark again. Rapid, apparently. Yo, I'm seeing a lot of wide talent you've got, bro.
Too many wide men, bro. I'm telling you, like, but it's good. It's good to see. I mean, we need defenders too, bro, because I can't trust even Salisu's looking a bit suspect to me now, man.
Yeah, you do, man.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think that game later on between Cameroon and Nigeria. What do you man think about that? Like, how do you think it's going to play out? Like, so many narratives going on behind the scenes as well.
It's so difficult to call that one. Because if you're going player for player, you say Nigeria, but they haven't been firing, really clicking in front of goal themselves and in their best area of the pitch. I feel like if I had to go for someone, I think I'll go for Nigeria to do it, to nick it, but it'll be a tight game. Very close. I can't see it being outright. Don't even see me be more than like a 2-goal margin. I see 1-goal margin between both teams, so maybe a 2-1 or 1-0 win for Nigeria.
Fair.
It's gonna be an interesting game, man. Vince Abubakar, prior to the competition starting, got injured. How is he gonna look on his return? There's a lot going into this. Cameroon were uninspiring in the group stages, and you could say Nigeria were to a certain extent, especially like what T said in going forwards, not really taking their chances. Their star man, Victor Osimhen, needs to start firing on all cylinders for them to be that unstoppable force up front. So it's going to be interesting to see how both teams come through. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can pick a winner right now. I don't know if I can.
I know we need to get off this fence.
You man are waiting for the starting lineups to start talking about who's going to win. I do hear both of you guys points in it. Like, I think it's going to be an interesting fixture. I think, as I said, some of the narratives behind the scenes is making it interesting for me. When you're looking at, I don't know if this quote was real, but Calvin Bassey talking about their attacking struggles, saying that asks the strikers has got nothing to do with me.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the Cameroonian side, the fact that Abubakar missing the first 3 games comes back in or should be coming back in now. Is he going to be fit? Is he being rushed back because they really require his goal scoring? The Onana situation and the fact that I didn't know that, but Ondoa is his cousin, the second choice keeper, which is interesting as a thing. So, and who starts next game, because it's already, they've changed the keeper twice through the first 3 games. Will Onana retain his play or claim the spot back again? Because obviously that tells me that there's issues between him and the manager. Like, there's no way that's because I think that they've gone above Rigobert Song's head to be able to make that decision. Like, so it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, and then saying that Ondo is the keeper who played in 2017 when Cameroon last won the Afcon. So it's even more crazy when you think about it. I understand that, Onana is the better keeper by certain standards, but he reported late. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just creates problems behind the scenes. Like, so I wonder, but we're back.
You can't, man. Like, bro, like, people need to remember what it's an working environment. Let's say us, man, we're in a team, and then Roland, you're the best player in the team, but you're turning up late. And you're doing it time and time again, and you've disrespected, not just turn up late in terms of like 10 minutes or an hour. I'm talking days after. How are we? We're not a serious team. If you're doing that, our best player needs to be the first one there, first one in training. That's where successful teams come from. Like when any of our club teams that are our most successful teams, our best players were the first ones in training, the last ones to leave. It sets a standard, bro. And I think that's probably what Rigobert Song's big issue is with Andre Onana. There's too much. He rates himself too much. I feel
too much talking, less actions, man. Too much talking.
Thinks he's messy, like, and it's like, bro, you're not messy, bro. Like you're a keeper, and like, obviously, by no stretch of the means. I mean, I said it. If your keeper's your best player, your team's not great, bro. Like,
problem.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, but then at the same time, obviously, it's tournament football, isn't it? Like, anything could happen in that game. It's just, I've never seen a team win when we've got problems behind the scenes. I just don't see it. Like, there's just distractions, like because like Ellen's trying to defend him and all of that. They allowed him to come late. As I said, the decisions come from above the manager's head. The manager didn't want to work with him. Like, the federation have worked with the player to reconcile it somehow, and then it's kind of like,
that's the thing. If that's the case, how do you explain him being dropped for the set? Dropped. Like, he comes in the second game. How can you explain being dropped in the third? If you're coming in as the leader, as the best player, as the number one guy, you're in there permanently.
See what I mean, man? Them Namibia. Angola are a bit the makers of their own downfall, bro. They should have done better. At least got it on target.
This is I don't know how many shots he's had in this tournament now, but he still hasn't scored yet. This is his 13th Afcon game now. I think he scored like 1 or 2 goals.
Whew.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but Angola, I know you got one eye on that game now, but fix up, man.
Here's Hannah Mub now. Loves the bomb forward. That's a foul. No.
No,
And again, no. He ref letting it go,
for real. That's a poor clearance, man.
But back to this Onana thing, yeah. It's like one rule for one player, and then there's gonna be a separate rule for the rest. That's how I see it. Like, because like CM said, it does not explain the reason why he starts the second game and gets dropped in the third game. Is it because he made the mistakes in that game that cost some goals, or or is this song saying, nah, I'm putting my foot down here, like I'm gonna keep fighting against the federation. I'm not gonna allow anybody to tell me I should play this player just because, like, of who they are.
Yeah, it's true, bro.
That's why I say there's problems behind the scenes. Like
they've had history as well. We know that. Last Afcon,
yeah, the World Cup,
yeah.
Like, yeah, and then though, like what I'm saying, I have a feeling. I don't know for sure, but the way it looks, like it's not right. It's not right behind the scenes. But that it might not mean nothing what I'm saying right now. If you win tonight, it might not mean nothing. It might help.
That's the thing with football, man. Football, these conversations only get spoken about when things aren't going well on the pitch. But if things go well on the pitch, he puts these conversations to bed. That's how. Hey,
and it's a big game it's a bigger game for Nigeria than it is Cameroon, in my opinion. Just because you look at the last Afcon, they won 2 games out of 3 in the group stages, then played Tunisia in the last 16, got knocked out after like kind of establishing themselves as favorites of the tournament. They haven't really set it alight like they did in the last Afcon. Obviously,
I remember when I was watching Moses Simon and that was moving crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't been great this tournament. We've actually seen like better production out wide from Ola Aina. Actually, he's probably been their best player, I guess, in the tournament. If I'm being totally fair, so far, Osimhen's missed a bag load of chances though, loads of chances, 1v1s, like just all sorts of headers and stuff. So I wonder what's going to happen when he finally gets it together in front of goal. It looks like they're going to grow into the tournament type team. If they can get through the game tonight, then they have every chance of potentially winning it for the first time since I think 2012.
Well, I told you about Osimhen, man. Melanin Nunes, that's what I call him. Melanin Nunes.
It's interesting.
He'll get loads. He'll get plenty of chances. He won't score all of them.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, you're kind of hesitant in terms of as an Arsenal fan not wanting him this summer when you're looking for somebody new.
I just don't think what he brings overall is worth 100 million. Like, he's not £100 million player. You either want guaranteed like 25 plus goals for 100 million striker, or at least an overall overall play, which is going to lift the level up of your team. I don't think he does that. I don't think he does, and he don't bring a guarantee of 25.
Bro, Arsenal are in a funny position because you already kind of have that kind of striker in the Jesus. Obviously, goals lack. So you would need to buy, if you're saying that, you need to buy a striker with similar skill set, but has the goals added to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. So someone who can integrate with his teammates well. And that's why I keep banging on the drum of Ivan Toney, because he's going to give you goals and he'll link up well. But even if I don't even think we need a striker that needs to score 20 to 25 goals for Arsenal to win the league or win a Champions League. I just need someone who's going to give me 15.
Yeah.
15 goals in a league and maybe 20 in all comps. But that's
and then everybody else has to chip in. The
Martinelli, Saka, Odegaard, you know what I mean? And then bench players, whether it's Trossard or if we bring in a Neto or someone like that.
Yeah. They'd have to chip in. That's interesting. Because like there's gonna be so much clamour. Because I know Chelsea definitely looking for a striker in the summer for sure.
Seems like he's going to them, to be honest, bro. From everything I'm hearing. It seems like he's chosen Chelsea. He's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I think he might be going there. But yeah, like I wonder what's gonna happen for him in this tournament. Like, will he? I mean, he's off the mark, but it's only a goal.
Ooh, and he was poor in that game when he scored. He was terrible.
He was bad, yeah. In that game, it was against Equatorial Guinea, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
He weren't great. He missed like 3 chances in that game, if I remember it correctly. But
3 chances, and he had 2 passes that were executed. The rest he were off. Bro, this is what I'm saying. You can't have a striker that's doing that in a Premier League, bro. Like,
yeah, you can't. I wonder what's gonna happen with him, though. Like, because I feel like Chelsea just generally should be hesitant to try and spend that kind of money, right? From what they spent.
Yeah, you need some sort of guarantee when you're spending that type of money, bro. You ain't getting that with Osimhen, who's having a few hamstring injuries and that right now as well. And then, how are you feeling though? And then, do you think you're winning tonight, Cameroon?
Yeah, of course he thinks they're winning tonight. There's no way. Like he acts like we weren't watching them throughout the tournament, and seeing how poor they actually were. And how they scraped through. His Gelson Dalla, nah. Like that last minute winning that they got, because they were heading out until that. Ooh, that was a bad challenge.
Yeah, referees
down now.
That was a bad challenge.
Ooh, neon kneeting as well, or is that neon shin? At least it's gonna hurt some. Ooh, or was his knee did his leg get stuck in the ground? I don't know, man. It looks bad though. I know your knee ain't meant to move like that. That's all I know. I hope he's okay. They're both down, both got physios on. Have you man been watching The Traitors anyway?
I don't even know what that is.
What's The Traitors?
It's a show on BBC.
Oh, okay. What's it about?
It's just finished now, but I reckon you should watch it. So basically, it's people. There's like 22 people that go into this castle, and and you have faithful, the one. It's like a murder mystery game. So you have faithful, the ones who are just there trying to complete the challenges and trying to earn money for the whole team, and you've got traitors in there, but they obviously try and hide in there as the faithful. But each night, the traitors kill one faithful. And they have like a round table to who they should banish and who they think a traitor is. You should watch it. It's quite interesting. So have you ever played a murder mystery game? Yeah, exactly that. It's like Among Us. When you find a dead body, you go and have a round table and you discuss like where you were when this happened. Like, is it me? Is it you? You know?
Yeah.
And then you're like, and then people use each other. I've got an alibi. Someone who really believes that I'm a faithful because of this. Except, yeah. It's a very good show. BBC, man.
I'm gonna try some when I find some time to check it out.
You'll enjoy it. Me and Rich have been watching it, man. And I just finished it with my mom before the game, and yeah, it was mad. It's a mad ending, very mad ending.
Fair. That was a poor free kick by Freddie. This game's kind of died down, man.
Oh yeah, it has.
Yeah.
The second half's been awful.
By the combo.
We're talking about Pro TV, bro.
Nothing else been going on since these red cards, man.
Yeah, man.
Angola will be happy with their lead, though. That's the thing. And Namibia, they're just toothless up top. So quality-wise, they're not really gonna.
You said it though. That's the perfect
I'm
word.
telling you.
Yeah, and they maybe are making some subs now, trying to get some fresh legs on because they know this game they can't go the way it is. If they're gonna have a chance of getting back into it.
After that, Shadow D, they missed earlier on. Nothing much we've seen in terms of chance creation.
Nope.
We'll see what happens though.
Still
a good 30 minutes to go.
That's the thing. I just think one goal for Namibia could spark it, or they just try front load and then gap at the back and they get exploited.
Yeah.
Angola. There's Gilberto now. There's Alfonso. That's handball. How's the ref missed that?
Trust.
And he's giving a free kick as well. Yeah, what's going on, fam?
There's a goal that tried to take the free kick. It was theirs, man.
So yeah, because he kicked the ball, yeah. Then he tried to play on it, like.
That was a decent delivery, you know.
Yeah. Out for a corner. It's kind of like Angola weren't they weren't switched on.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, people had backs to the ball and stuff like.
Animal delivery. It's not a good one.
Second ball weren't great either. I got a quote here. This is from the Sevilla manager speaking about Hannibal Mejri because he's not a part of the team today. And he said, after being with him, talking to him, and having seen him in his first minutes in the game against Girona, we are going to give him the necessary space to understand where he is and that he is at Sevilla and what it means.
Boy.
I mean, we were speaking about it earlier, T, before you jumped on. Like,
oh yeah,
like it's an interesting quote, yeah. Like, but it does highlight things like when players play for top level clubs and then they're loaned out to other clubs that are not necessarily on the same level, yeah. Their attitude going into that situation can always speak volumes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So we don't know what's gone on behind the scenes. He's only played 25 minutes for them. I think he came off the bench for them in their game, or something like that. But an attitude towards that kind of move where you're not. I don't know how hard he works or whatever in training and how he conducts himself just generally as a person. But if someone can say, "Hey, we're gonna give you space until you figure out what it means to play for this club," it don't look good. It don't
It's
look
a
good.
damning statement. You're right.
You know,
It's because you're essentially out there to try and get more minutes to try and make an impression.
And here's the thing: when he kind of like broke into the team for a few games this season, everybody was asking, well, where did he go? But you could see in the games that he did play, there was a disciplinary issue on the pitch in terms of how he's able to manage his temperament throughout different situations.
Yeah, great points, CM, because that is something that you can see. And I remember when he made his debut in that Liverpool game, was it?
Yeah.
And Ralph Rangnick had to have had strong words after the game. You can't play like this. Oh, Mabalulu nearly made it 3. That was nearly a great goal. I'm really impressed with Mabalulu, man.
He's been good in this tournament. Look at his touch. Ooh, it's a chance, but it's a touch though to say it.
Yeah, man. I really like Mabalulu. Where is he at? Where does he play?
I don't even know where he plays. You know.
Let me see.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, he could play in Europe, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
He's playing in Angola.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he playing in Angola?
That's not. Yeah.
Nah, he's not. I swear he plays in Saudi. Egypt. No.
It said Al Ittihad Alexandria. It's not the Saudi one, fam.
Is it not?
No, it's Egypt. Yeah, it's Egypt. No.
Yeah, Egyptian Premier League side.
Yeah, they got it wrong on this one, fam. But yeah, Egypt.
Yeah, he could play in Europe.
Ittihad Alexandria club. Yeah.
Just when you look at Zito Lovumbo, he's at Cagliari.
Yeah.
Here he is again, Mabalulu. Oh, Mabalulu.
Look at the space in behind, fam. Brother. Just bare space, fam. The coach even turned his back. The coach turned his back. I can't believe it.
The camera cut went hard, fam. What? Open up your body and finish, man.
Nah, sorry. That is perfect timing.
Coach.
Hey.
This is a good.
That is a finished
goal. Oh, that is disgusting. Look, Freddie again playing the ball forward, yeah.
Look at the space in
and
behind.
then just a nice way to pass. Poor defending.
The fact that goes in off the post tells me how good of a finish that is.
It's a finish.
That is a bad boy. Mabalulu, man.
Precision.
Yeah, Drizzy. How good is Angola? You see Mabalulu, bro. That's my strike.
They are very dangerous in this tournament. I will tell you that for free. Just based on what I've seen of them, that forward line, Gilberto, Jelson Dalla, and Mabalulu, it's problems for a lot of teams. If you give them space to play into, it's problems. It's problems.
Relax, they're playing Namibia. Hey, yo. Drizzy! Do I have to bring up Comoros?
Bro, we've seen top teams in this competition alone, bro, not being able to produce.
Let's not do this.
Yeah, but see, you're right, man. Like, some of the top teams might not be able to produce. I mean, the defense is the defense, innit? But, you know, you figure out those things you figure out, man. That could be, That's going to be more of some. There could be some tactical tweaks they need to, don't allow midfield to be too open. Bring in somebody to kind of, screen in front of the back four. Have a connector.
Nah,
the coach can do that. The coach can do that.
I hear you, though, Drizzy, about the defense. Yeah, that's true. But the attack, bro, come on, man.
That's really good.
That attack's cold, bro.
It's good.
And he got Freddie feeding them passes in behind. Yeah. Yeah, opposition thinking it's Freddy Krueger. Nightmare in Elm Street.
But yeah, that Hannibal situation is very interesting for me. He needs to wake up, bruv, because that could be his actual future. Like, you may not be a Man United player like in the summer.
Nope.
Do you know what I mean? So you may have to readjust your mindset towards the game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you see what happened to the likes of Zidane, Iqbal, Taif Chong, and those guys in the past, then he most definitely is not safe.
Trust me. For real, man.
Mengi as well.
Mengi, James Garner. There's a lot of guys.
Yeah. I'm surprised we're not. Well, how come we're not seeing Luvumbo anyway? Like, what's the reason? Like, Luvumbo?
He's been poor, bro. He's been poor in the tournament, bro. Honestly, he's been very bad. Like, to be honest with you, he started the first game.
Yeah.
He didn't do much. He got subbed at like probably about 70 minutes in, and then we haven't really seen him from the start. He came off. I think he came on in the second game against Mauritania.
Yeah,
for a cameo as well. Wasn't great. I think they've got the right balance up front, to be honest with you. Obviously Mabalulu is going to keep his position up front, but the wide areas for sure is got enough. Like in Gilberto and Gelson Dallin. Obviously, if you're scoring goals as well from those areas, like
trust. He ain't going to change that now. He ain't getting back into this.
He's not getting back in at this point. Like, do you know what I mean? He's going to have to accept his role in the team. Like, he's still young though. He's like, what, 22, 23? So he's got time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just need Namibia to score, so my prediction is correct, bro. I said 3-1, innit? Like, so I needed Namibia goal. That's all. I wasn't too impressed with Namibia. I mean, yes, historic to get to this point. They got their first win at the in the competition, and and all of that. Look at Dalla coming now.
Hey, look at the ball in behind. Oh, they're cooking now. They're cooking.
They're just cooking now, bro.
Yeah, Mabalulu knows what he's doing now, man. How old is Mabalulu? Big up vibes.
I've seen you.
He's 31. Nah, Tariq's trying to do the shameless thing. He's like, yeah, bring it to Arsenal.
Hey, nah, it's too old now. Too old, age curve and
everything. It was almost 4.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Certain Eddie and Ketty ain't doing some of these things I've seen my Balulu do. What is what it is.
Hey, we did say it, man.
I don't know about Eddie. Could still represent Corner. Relax.
No, I'm cool. I don't need him, man. Give me somebody. Bruv, I'll play Kudus up front ahead of Nketiah. Yeah, I won't lie. The false 9. We just got to do that.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah, he's lost his goal scoring touch, man. But we spoke about it, bro. Like, Nketiah.
Yeah, I remember you pointing it out.
That sacrifice, yeah, like to do more for the team and add a bit extra to his game has meant that he's kind of, I don't know if he's forgotten or if he's just lost the desire to get into those positions.
Yeah.
So that he can score his goals. And then obviously when you're not scoring goals and you lose confidence. When you lose confidence, then nothing flows, isn't it? Like it's how it goes.
For real. Exactly. The attention's been taken away by making sure you're in the final third, but by doing the other stuff that are unnatural to him, which he has to probably put a lot more focus on. Because he's a natural goal scorer. He's done it at every level, score goals. But he's what it is, man. And he's not good enough for the overall stuff to just focus on that either.
Yeah. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon he'll, as part of like that kind of overhaul, he's gonna be shipped out?
Yeah, because he's also an academy product as well. You know, with FFP and everything there, it's pure profit. So 30 mil reflects like almost double in terms of that how much you can spend on a player. Because of that pure profit and stuff. So yeah, he's definitely gone. I think there's him, the likes of Emil Smith Rowe as well, and Reece Nelson. Those 3 sales will be big for Arsenal in the summer.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, great run. Mabalulu's in the box, though. Who's number 9? That's just come on. You should have picked him out then with an early cross.
Zine.
Yeah, Zine.
Yeah. This takes one too many touches.
Yeah, man. Should have crossed it in early. Lift that head up, man.
Still that corner.
Yeah, that third goal definitely killed the game. I mean, the game was done anyway, but that's killed it. He's offside, bro. No, yeah. Calling break. May as well call a full-time whistle, man.
Hey, this is where we need the ref, man. He's like,
Did it?
Blow for full time now.
Just both teams will take it now.
Trust.
Thomas Partey is back in training for Arsenal as soon as Ghana go out. Interesting.
You know what was so funny about that situation? So I was saying that he was waiting to be fit for the finals for Afcon.
Oh yeah.
Because that was my thinking, because obviously that World Cup was really poor, and then like loads of like players came out to defend him, like ex-players and whatnot came out to defend his performances at the World Cup. And I was thinking he was going to use the Afcon as an opportunity to like show he hasn't lost it, and he's still the best player for the country and whatnot. And then like only to see him only come back into training like, when was it, just this week? I was like, what a joke, bro.
I know.
It's crazy.
The most frustrating player that we've had, Ghana and Arsenal, definitely.
Bro, the injuries, like, because he wasn't injured like this at Atletico Madrid. He wasn't. He was never present, pretty much. Like, so I wonder what's happened there, man. To be honest,
trust.
I don't know.
I did hear though, like that Simeone didn't use him as much because he played with the Gabby and Colke midfield, and in big games, Thomas Partey would play. But so so when he came to Arsenal, he was obviously the best midfielder at that point. We didn't have anyone else. And he just broke down from there, man. From that first injury you got against Spurs.
Yeah.
He's had a groin and hamstring injury ever since. Thigh, groin, and hamstring. In that same leg, apparently, it's always been.
That's crazy.
That was such a hilarious moment, fam. He got injured, came off the pitch, and Arteta's pushing him back on for the counter attack.
And then he bashed himself
on the back. Slapped him on the back and said, "Go." I was like, "Hey, players' well-being don't matter now. What's going on?" It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Every big moment, even for Arsenal, injured. Man City last season, injured.
Bro. Even that's a situation you're gonna have. I mean, I think you kind of replaced him. Is Xhaka you ain't replaced, I guess.
Yeah. Agreed. Yeah.
So you've already kind of done that work. Just you need to get him out, and then obviously the sales that you got, the sales you need to make, and then reinvest in that midfield, get some more depth players in there.
Yeah, because I think he's got in the summer as well, but I don't think we'll make really any money on him. It's just mainly getting him off the wage bill because he's on like 200k.
Yeah, you're hoping for the Saudi money for that one still.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some Saudi money. I mean, I think Martial's a free agent, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
The Casemiro one and Varane. If we could do both of those, some Saudi money,
good business.
We're in business.
Yeah, man.
Because FFP is killing us right now.
I know them wages will kill you. Maybe now with a bit of change in the footballing hierarchy, you'll start paying off players.
Yeah,
because that's what you need to do. Because they ain't gonna go unless you pay them off.
That's it. Like, I mean, we did that in the summer a little bit. Like Eric Bailly had to get paid off.
Did he
to get him off, and then it's just some of these kind of outstanding issues. It's like Donny van der Beek. Like, I'm hoping he has a good loan spell at Frankfurt. We can get rid of him. Like, because it's not worked out and it's not going to work out. No matter how many people want it to work out, like, it's just not worked out. So you move on.
Nah.
There's loads of opportunities. Like, some of these players out on loan, like I don't think Hannibal will make it at Manchester United. I don't think he will. Like,
no.
You hope that he gets something good going in Seville and he can go as well. Because what's the fee? Is it 30 million euros or something like that? If as a buy option, I think it was, or something like that.
That much? Yeah, you ain't getting that piece, bro.
No, I mean, hey, it's hopeful, but yeah, as long as because people were talking about, Zidane Iqbal, why did we let him go for so little? I mean, I understand that potentially, but I don't think he was gonna make it. Like,
no,
so you have to let them go, right? Like,
and you've got a sell-on clause there with that. He ain't gonna play football, so what are you gonna sell him for? What, 5 to 10 million?
Yeah. Like, this is a player that's made an appearance. Maybe he's played 60 minutes probably for the club. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy what people are expecting. Like, obviously, because they do the comparison, they'd be like, "Oh, City, this player never played for City, but they went for 20 million," and it's like, yeah, but that's City, isn't it? Like, it's a bit different the way they do things.
Exactly. Right. The best footballing academy, like Man City, sign the best players across the world. They'll sign players from Man United. Now they sign Man United's best academy products. That's how good they are.
Trust me. And that type of stuff goes on behind the scenes, and people are expecting it to be like the same when you don't have the same setup. Like, it just don't make sense. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting because I mean, I've been hearing the whole Nico Williams kind of rumors happening.
Yeah, well, United.
Yeah, United, because it's even like this Anthony situation. Yeah, like I reckon he could be gone as well. I reckon you can make some money for him.
True.
Like, I think the most important thing the most important thing is not dwelling and holding on to players when it's clear that they're not going to be serviceable or good players in the first team. We've done it way too much over the years where we sign a player and every year they might have a little stretch where they're producing and then they go back to their normal production. And then it's that vicious cycle of being criticized and then being praised for that small patch. And there's a small part of the audience or the fan base saying this is what they can do, but they don't do it enough. If they ain't doing it enough, then that should tell you you're not going to get what you want out of them.
That's it. Like, we've been stuck in this kind of hamster wheel, for 10 years, bruv. And people still don't see it, which is what makes me like my head goes when I see that. I'm just like, bro, how do you, man, not see this? Like, we've been doing this for so long. It's time to just give up, man.
Hey, here comes Ito Lovumbo.
That's it. He's coming on. This is what he's been doing. Like since that first game, this is what he's been doing. Final 10 minutes, final 5 minutes. Like man, like Mabalulu.
I was talk when I got Angola, he was the one I was looking at. I'm like, plays in Cagliari. Yeah, he's gonna be a baller, man. Nah,
He ain't bored at all. It's crazy.
he's got blonde hair and everything. Come on.
He didn't start the tournament with blonde hair. This is one of them ones where it's like, I'm not playing, so I'm just gonna start doing what I want to do, bro. It's crazy.
Justin Dada as well. 2 goals tonight. 1 goal for Mabalulu. Jeremy Bella, the other one coming on as well for Angola.
Any.
Hey, big up Sekendo, man, saying Angola definitely sending a message.
And Drizzy's not getting that message though. He's got no signal.
Has no faith in Angola, you know.
Trust.
They've played well in the games I've seen them, so you know, top their group as well. Like they'll be definitely awaiting who the winner of tonight's fixture with like confidence that they can get to a semi.
Wombo injured himself already.
That finish though.
Yeah. Why is this brother's short so high, fam?
Bro. Him injured himself already off the bench.
Trust me, he's looking at his thighs like I'm injured already, bro.
Yeah, you got them thighs out and you're injured. What is it, man? He's looking shorts high up, shirt tucked in.
You know what I mean, fam? And the funny thing about it is he's rolled up his shorts as well, fam. So what one for that, man?
What's Italy done to him, man? Yeah, this is why we don't go Italy, you know. This is why we don't go Italy. Look at him.
I don't know what he's did. He's actually on vibes right now because it's like, bro, he's coming to this game. What's wrong with him, bro?
Yeah.
Nah, that's actually mad, you know.
This is how certain men react when they go on the bench and they're not used to it.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Man are outworking him in that squad, you know.
Trust. Oh, good save.
Oof.
Oh, unlucky.
Right, though.
Here he is, Zito. He's doing too much. He's playing like his gals there watching. It's mad.
Hey, this is what Gaspar did and got himself into trouble, bro. I don't know what. Look, he gave the ball as well.
Oh my.
That's how he got his keeper in trouble, fam.
Yeah, he's playing like Jordan Paul when he's seen a thing. I'm telling you.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, he's cooked now, man. He's cooked. He is cooked.
He is so cooked right now.
Hey, I know.
Yo, big up to Realist as well. Big up Realist.
That's what happens when you go Washington, bro.
Brother. Yeah, that move, that was a bit of a crazy situation, though. Can't lie. Jordan Paul going there.
Yeah. And then we go long range with that free kick. Not able to get that one on target.
I think he's been pretty decent for Namibia in this tournament, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Before you want
One
to
of the
stand up.
better players.
Yeah. A lot of their players play in South Africa.
Not too far, is it? For them?
But yeah, a lot of them play top flight football in South Africa, so it's they play to a good standard, like, which is good. I need my Namibia goal, so I'm correct, bro.
Wait, you went 3-1?
I went 3-1, yeah. I mean, I always knew Angola would be too strong for them. Just that attack is crazy, bro. Like, and I know the way they Namibia can't defend well. So based on that game against South Africa, when we watched them against South Africa, they were so bad. They lost their heads. That was poor.
Awful.
That was poor. Shali Lile, good hold up play. Then when he passes the ball, it's pretty bad. Hey, and then if you played Angola, do you think you'd be able to beat them in the quarterfinals?
And then he's not answered that question, you know. He ain't gonna answer that.
Because I'm like, oh,
what?
Lavumbo, you know, off the crossbar.
Hey yo, I wasn't even looking then. Is that Lavumbo? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shot. He's calling for the ball again. He wants it. He wants his goal.
2 hands up.
ISO, he called for ISO, bro. That's what he went.
Yeah,
ISO.
He called for the ISO. He's like, let's go. Look at him. He's actually.
Nah, he's a madman, fam.
I told you, man. He ain't used to this.
Yeah, they scored 9 goals in this tournament so far, you know, Angola. Like, when you're looking at firepower, like, they're the team that's actually just gone out there and just tried to put teams to the sword, like, no matter what.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, yeah. Like, so this is why I'm looking at, I'm saying to, like, and then you can't play the way you played against Gambia.
Lavumbo's played him in. Oh, no.
I don't think it's that. Like, you can't be confident against this team. Like, with the way your team has played, where's the performance going to come from? That's what I wonder. Like, it's because, like, CM made a great point, like, on, like, a couple streams ago, where it's like, momentum is so important. Like, you can't start, like, have a good performance and a bad performance in a short space of time in a tournament. Like, it just don't work. Like, you're either going to go in one direction or you're going to go the opposite direction, isn't it? You're going up or down. Like, he's offside, bro.
Pass the ball, man.
Bro, why?
He's offside, bro. What? How did that work?
So off.
Like,
Huh?
why is there no flag?
He played it in whilst he was in the half still.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
still in his
understood.
own half. But Lovumbo's pass was terrible.
This is why he's on the bench.
Zito, man. Abachi. You gave me crossbar challenge and blonde hair. That's all you've given me this tournament.
And high shorts, fam. 2 high shorts, bro.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Man, I'm looking forward to this. The next game, man. That next game is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
And then don't go anywhere,
Don't
big
go
man.
anywhere, you know,
The hot
because
seat is waiting for you.
And then saying, yeah, so he thinks that Cameroon are beating Angola if they make it through.
bro, I don't think so.
I want Cameroon now. And then I want Cameroon.
Nah, Lovumbo's he's actually taking the piss.
Hey.
Did you see the touch to kill it?
Bro,
Yeah,
Hannibal just needs to take him out, you know. He just needs to take him out.
I would tell
The
you.
game's done, fam. Smash him.
Yeah, I can lie. If I was there, bro, I can't lie. If I was in this position, yeah, he's getting taken out.
That touch was cold.
It was cold though, innit?
This is the best performance he's had all tournament.
Yeah, for sure. It's true. He's had a bad one. He's had a bad tournament, like so far, except for this little cameo.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere. You're not going anywhere, man.
That's
Oh,
it.
it's a bad foul.
Yeah. Woo! What a performance, man. What a crazy first half it was. Seeing 2 red cards. First from Neblu, and then Hokungo getting his second yellow. You've seen 3 great goals, 2 from Jelson Dada, and then Mabalulu sealing it in the second half. I mean, damn, what a performance for Angola. They'll be going through to the next stage, waiting for whoever wins in that game with Nigeria and Cameroon facing off in about an hour's time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game between Nigeria and Cameroon to see who's going to get that place in the quarterfinal against Angola. We'll be back in I want to say, might push it back a bit, like 10 minutes. So in 50 minutes time, because I don't think we need to discuss too much about the game in front of us. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. Because there's a lot of narratives behind the scenes. There's the Osimhen talk, there's the Onana stuff going on behind the scenes. I know we've spoken about it a little bit more, but we could speak about it in some detail. And yeah, just where did these teams go from here? Because if they win this, one of these teams potentially could be feeling confident of winning the whole thing. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I think Angola definitely are going to be very confident about what's going to happen because they've performed very well throughout this tournament so far. But their real first test will come in this quarterfinal. So whoever they face, so we'll see how they kind of react to that.
100%.
I'll ask you the question as we leave. Are Angola the dark horses of the tournament?
Based off of right now, yeah, you could say that. I can't lie, just based on the way they've been playing. Because I always put the Malis, the Burkina Fasos, the Guineas there. Yeah. But when I was saying on the stream, I was like, Mali and Guinea, they usually take they have a lot less of a pool of players to pick from because a lot of their players will either play for France, or some of them have dual heritage, so they may play for an Ivory Coast or you know what I'm saying, or something like that, where one of the countries or Cameroon or something like Senegal. But yeah, Angola looking like potential dark horses here. If they can get through that quarterfinal, then it's this is real business now. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting. Gonna be interesting still. But hey, big up to everybody that's been watching, locked in from the beginning. We're gonna be back in about 50 minutes time, so make sure you stay tuned to both Pros Only Sports and to Eagle Eyed Extra. Hit the like button and subscribe button on both of those channels. Angola 3-0 winners and through to the quarterfinals of Afcon. We'll see you soon, people. Big up. Peace.
Peace.